God, I get that wrong every time. I need to practice it. Boop. Welcome, bottom of the bounce. Still haven't painted my thing. They are drawn. They're not painted. And then we'll have like a whole intro and stuff. So this is kind of I wasn't prepared to do a whole podcast. However, I don't like the word podcast because it sounds like I have an audience, and B, that you're just listening to me wherever, like it's a real podcast, like my friend Mary has and Kira. I have a real podcast. Mine's just kind of like this weird video diary, and I'm here for it. No complaints. So instead of episodes, since this would technically be 10, I think it should be chapters. Like we're just on chapter 10 now. So I don't like episode because I'm not Seinfeld, and episode? That sounds like freaking formal and stuff, and I don't like it. So we're on chapter 10 of Bottom of the Bounce, and I wasn't prepared to do a chapter, if you will. However, I've been pretty positive recently, so now I'm going to be grittier. Going to talk about friendships again, because I know last chapter I was singing the praises of my friends, and I'm not taking that back. I will always sing the praises of my friends. The people this year who just were glowing for me, love you. The fact that I can do Zoom calls with my friends, if I can't see them, if I can't just call them on a whim, we actually have scheduled times we try to get together so we can connect. Priceless. I freaking love that because, as discussed, I'm a little overwhelmed. Things are a little bit crazy, hence the little video thing now. Things are a lot crazy. I'm a lot overwhelmed. We know that, right? Like you've gathered that this far, right? So here's the thing. I love it when I have scheduled Zoom calls to talk to my friends. I do love that. I have 2 of them a week. It doesn't mean that we do them every week at all. One of them's a whole group of us, and it definitely doesn't mean that we are all on the Zoom call every single week because life happens always. My other one is me and my friend Ange. And you know what? The times that we actually get to do the Zooms that we have scheduled once a week are probably more often that we can't than we can. But we try. The thing is, we're trying to connect. We're both busy. We're all busy. Who's not busy? It is, my feelings are never hurt when somebody's busy. I hope theirs are never hurt when I'm busy. What this is getting to is if you happen to be one of my friends that I don't have a scheduled Zoom call with, because I cannot have a scheduled Zoom call with everybody, and neither can you. It's not that I have so many friends. It's that, dude, we all work. We're all doing our thing in our life, right? Don't get mad. Please don't get mad if I'm not calling you all the time, if I'm not talking to you all the time, if I'm not answering your texts in a timely manner. That's what I'm going to say. I have had several people at this point that are really upset with me. I've even been called horrible and horrific because I'm not reaching out enough to other people. I've had one friend like threaten to boycott me. Like, you haven't answered my text. Never mind, I'm not going to bother you anymore. Please don't do that. Please understand that I'm gone from the house 12 hours a day at this point, working my butt off trying to pay the bills. Like, go back chapters, episodes, if you will, if you don't know why. I really, really am working hard. Many hours. I might be working harder than smarter, but by God, right now I'm doing the thing. I am leaving the house. I'm driving an hour. I am working. I can't make calls from work. I have a retail job during the day, and I can't be on the phone checking in, reaching out, answering all of the texts. So I miss a lot of them. I do miss a lot of them. After I've done that for 9 hours straight with, sometimes you get a lunch and sometimes you don't. With that situation, and I'm driving an hour back, there are times I have all of the good intentions, road to hell I know, all of the good intentions of calling this friend, this family member, that family member, whomever it is, to talk on the way home. Let me tell you what happens. I people all day. I talk to people all day. Did I mention retail? When I get in the car, sometimes I don't want to people, because when I get home, Rich has been here all day, or he's been in dialysis, but he hasn't peopled all day. He's ready to talk. He wants to hear all about my job. He wants to hear who I met, what happened, how was the day? Did you sell anything big? It's normal for him to want all of that interaction because he hasn't had it. It is also normal for me to want a minute of just silence because I haven't had it. And so a lot of times when I get in the car and I think I'm going to catch up with somebody during drive time, there are days when I don't want to catch up with somebody on drive time because I need a minute to myself. I do. Yes, I get up very early because I try to take those minutes for myself. Those minutes to myself don't always happen. Rich gets up early a lot of times now, which is great. It is not a complaint. It is just the fact that I'm used to a lot of alone time and thinky time and creative time, and I am that girl. If I only talk to people once a week, I'd probably be fine. Although I love people, I love talking to people, I love talking with people, I love hearing all the people things. I need recharge time too. And I need a lot of recharge time. I'm just a girl who needs a lot of downtime because I give a lot on the uptime. I need to give a lot to myself on the downtime. I don't always get it in the mornings. I'm also working a lot in the mornings. I have a lot to get done because I'm trying to create a life before I go to work that tries to pay for the life. I'm trying to do all the things. So if I'm not calling you on my drive home, either I needed downtime or I'm actually catching up with somebody else. A lot of times I'm catching up with my kids or my mom or and not always, but a lot of times. And that's also my hour of downtime, is that drive time. So if I give it to somebody else, it means when I get home, I might not want to jump on the phone and call somebody else. It might mean I might not want to get into a whole text situation, and it might be really selfish that I can't catch up with everybody. So I need you to understand that I can't catch up with everybody all the time. I might miss really long text messages because I don't see them when I'm at work. And then by the time I get home, understand, I get home at like 8:30. I need to go to bed at like 9:30. And that includes eating dinner and spending some time with Rich. And if we try to watch a TV show, it means a lot of times I'm up too late, which makes it hard to get up in the mornings to get things done so I can go to work and start all over again. It won't last forever like this. It won't be forever. But I need you to, if you can't be patient with me as my friend, I don't know what to say to you. And if you can be patient, I am apologizing. I try to connect with everyone. I want to hear how everyone's doing. I really, really do. Honestly, I think one of the reasons that I was like, I'm just gonna like do videos is because it is hard to tell my story over and over, and that is also not a complaint. I appreciate everybody that asks how Rich is doing, how's this doing, how's that doing. And then it started with, how come you don't call me back? How come I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks? How come this or that? And so it was almost like a blast in the beginning that's like, here's why. Here's what I'm going through. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm combating. I'm trying to pay for my life. I'm trying to save my house. I am trying to save my car. I am trying to preserve the life that we built because everything went sideways. And I'm overwhelmed and I'm stressed out and I am doing all I can do. And I've actually said to Rich so many times, I can't wait for the day that I'm not defensively telling somebody, I'm doing all I can do. I'm doing all I can do. Because when I talk to somebody like, well, you need to, you ought to, you know what? I get that. And you know what? I might even agree with you on what I need to do, I ought to do, I should be doing. And when I can get to it, I'll be doing that. But when you come at me saying, why haven't you answered my text? Never mind. I'll never text you again. I don't even know what to do with that, because I don't know what to do with that. I don't even know that I have time to rectify that. I can apologize for that. I am sorry if I have not answered your text. I am sorry if I have not called you enough times to make you happy. I'm doing all I can do. I am doing all I can do. And I know I said even before that I love it when people reach out to us. I do. If you want to know how Rich is doing, I love that. I love that. It's a hard question to answer. He's doing how he's doing until he gets a kidney. How's he doing today? He could be doing great. He could be really tired. He could be really sick. He could be really drained from dialysis. It's just up and down. So it is a hard question to answer. How's Rich doing? He's doing how he does. I don't know how to answer that. Other than that, it is just me fighting, and I'm trying, and I adore the people that are in my inner circle enough that I don't have to retell these stories. I don't have to explain that I'm doing all I can do. I don't have to explain that my job is exhausting and that I am on my feet all the time and I'm freaking exhausted by the time I get home. I have peopled, I have walked, I get my 10,000 steps on tile and rushing around, helping people, doing the things. It's my job. It is not a complaint, but it is expressing that if you are somebody that is hurt because I have not reached out to you, please understand it is not personal. I can't even say I'm in a selfish phase, because if I was being selfish, I would not be doing some of the crap that I'm doing right now. I am actively trying to make it better so I can reconnect with my friends more. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I would love to do all of the creative things with you. I want to do all of that. I am doing all I can do right now, because I'm not going to be able to hang out with you if I lose my house and I'm living in a tent. So I'm just trying to do what I can do. I am doing all I can do, which I feel like has been my mantra for a while. So this is going to be I appreciate my friends, but I'm asking for a little bit of grace, right? And I know that's kind of been a theme through this whole thing. Like, yay, my people are great. Oh my God, be kind. And I think just getting another message of that I'm not doing enough for somebody else, that it is just, it's really hard. I'm trying. I am trying. And the minute I can connect, I promise you I will connect with you. We will go have lunch. We will go have coffee. We will go have dinner. We will go have drinks. We will go do all of the things. But for right now, I am working so hard to pay for the things, to care for the husband, to just go through this little season of weird life until it gets to a better season of weird life in a better way. But for now, please don't boycott me. Please don't talk about how horrible I am. Please don't text my husband about how horrible I am. I'm doing all I can do. And if you do think I'm horrible, I'm not saying you can't think that. Maybe you can think I'm horrible, and that's fine. That's fine. And if in your eyes I am horrible, that is awesome. And the other thing that I am learning to do in this season is to draw some boundaries. So if I am that horrible, I am not going to beg to call you and take care of you or ask how you're doing, because I too am going through things. So with all the love and the boundaries, I am asking for a little grace and patience from people. And I promise I am catching up with the texts and the phone calls and the dates as quickly as I can. But for now, I am going to go work on my numbers, my things. I have had a Zoom meeting that didn't go how I wanted it to go, due to boundaries. And I just wanted to come on here and thank you guys for letting me rant. And if you are my friend, I am trying to get back to you, I promise. I don't even have the outro painted yet. I'm going to do that first. Boop.